Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to another Shenmue Dojo video. Today I'm going to take us back a couple of months, or maybe even 3 months in fact, to the Empire Magazine Top 100 Video Games of All Time poll. They were doing a sort of a refresh, if you like, of the old poll that was done in 2010, where you may remember that Shenmue 1 came in at number 7, so it was really, really high up. So what they've done this year is essentially rerun the poll to look at what games will fall out of this, what games will come in, and the movers and shakers and everything around it. So as I said, Shenmue originally came in at number 7 last time around, and you've got to think this was, 11, 12 years on from the release of the first game, so it's still fairly recent, I guess. So now we're looking at 23, 24 years on, essentially, from the release of the first game. So it's a big ask to get back in the top 10. And while Shenmue didn't do that, what Shenmue did do is come in at number 41, which is, in my view, quite a fantastic achievement. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a minute. Obviously down from number 7, which is a bit of a negative, but given the titles it beat out, so it beat out Monster Hunter, it beat out Yakuza Kiwami, which puts paid to the fact that Shenmue was a shit Yakuza. No, I'm joking. I love both series. I just thought I'd wind someone up. Half-Life Alyx and Half-Life 2, Gears of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, and others beside it. So it beat out some pretty well-respected and well-known titles. I'm going to bring the article up for you just to have a very quick look of it, because it's actually very complimentary of Shenmue, and basically said, Leo, it was groundbreaking at the time. It was a massively important release for gaming. The only thing I'd maybe pick up a little bit is it does focus on the QTE segment. I probably puts a little bit of an unfair emphasis on it. But generally speaking, I think it's a very nice summary of Shenmue and just how good it was for everybody at the time and how groundbreaking it was. I think it's an impressive showing, especially for 2 reasons. Number one is, with any of these sorts of polls, you are going to get some recency bias to it. It's guaranteed to happen. I mean, Elden Ring, for example, which is a good game, do not get me wrong, is in the top 10. And I'd argue that the latter quarter of that isn't actually very good. My opinion, of course. So you're going to get some sort of recency bias there. And also coupled in the fact that some elements of the mainstream media constantly like to dunk on Shenmue. They have done for years. It's one of those sorts of things. And in modern gaming, that sort of thing draws negative attention and gives what I would consider an overly negative view of the series. So the fact that Shenmue has still cracked the top 50, beat out a lot of, very highly respected titles, groundbreaking titles in gaming, is testament not only to the community and the efforts there, but also to the absolute quality of Shenmue. And what I'd say to anybody who may be coming across Shenmue Dojo, whatever, for the first time, is actually I hope this gives you sort of the emphasis to give it a go and think, you know what? What's this Shenmue about? Let's give this a go. You might be pleasantly surprised. And I will always say to people, try something, because you never know. If you don't like it, fair enough. But what we're starting to see a little bit on social media recently is sort of more people discovering Shenmue a little bit later on, picking it up and going, my God, where was I when this came out? And that's the sort of thing I hope this sort of article encourages, and that these people can then join in the hunt for Shenmue 4. And as I say, 4th of every month, hashtag let's get Shenmue 4, and we won't go quiet until we get that 4th entry in the series. But for now, guys, just the question is, do you think that's a fair reflection, number 41 of Shenmue? Should it be higher? Should it be lower? What do you guys think? But otherwise, guys, thank you for dropping in on all the content as always. Give us a like, share, subscribe, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You know exactly where you can find us. And I'll be back with another video not too far from now. But for now, guys, take care. Have a good one.